Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dorfromantik. We are going to start off with a quest today, and we are only 2 away from completing our railway mission down here, so that makes it a very attractive target to hook it up to. I did look around, but there's not really a perfect tile to be gained anywhere. We could get one right here while also hooking it up, but I feel like we have so many openings down here that I would really hate to make another one. Plus, it leads it up next to this field right here, which is not necessarily super difficult to find. But given that we have so many openings down here, I think let's try to keep it a little bit contained, so to say. So let's put that one down here. And this one I thought would fit quite perfectly over here next to our marshlands and our forest. We do want some water over here. It might not be necessarily be hooked up. It would be nice though if it would be. We actually don't have any missions down here, so it's not really a priority. I didn't even look up here, but granted that it's with forest, I don't think we have anything. No, we don't really. So that's absolutely fine. Let's go with the original thought for 2 perfect tiles, bringing us back to where we start. This one I actually did not consider down here, but I think we will put it down here instead. Yeah, let's do that. Right, this one, it was actually difficult for me to see if there was forest here, but I did think there was no forest. But unfortunately, it's not something that really fits anywhere that I could find. So we are going to put it down here in our forest housing area, just like that. And now we're into the unknown, so let's see what we can get. We do start off with forest and fields. Yeah, we do have some forest and field here. I suppose we could close one off already. The question is if we want to do that. We do create some forest next to this one, which might not necessarily be a problem. Whoopsie, but it might also not necessarily be that great, and you're not gonna fit over here in any shape or form. No. Not sure we want it over there, to be honest. I also just noticed that we actually have a nice line of fields. I'm sure we thought about it, but we have a nice line of fields right here to be hooked up to this. Like with these 2 fields in the future. And when we do that, that opens this area up quite nicely as well, so we don't have to worry as much. Okay, what are we gonna do with this one? We do have a lot of forest and field over here. Actually, we do have some forest field up here as well. Yeah, unfortunately not exactly what we want. Well, I would like to find a perfect tile. We actually have plenty of options if it had been reversed. We have plenty of spots that need double field and then a single side of forest. Actually also have here, but that is not a perfect tile. But now we have to start somewhere. That is a tile and a half. I hadn't seen the what's it called? I hadn't seen the railway before. That's a shame it's so full, because the field and house, or the forest and house, matches up nicely right there. But it is what it is. We will use it to complete a mission here, though. Question is, what will we close? Actually, I think the question is, what can we close? We don't want to close these. We want these two to hook up. We could close this, and we could close this. I don't think it matters either way. This one was kind of the plan to lead over here at some point. This one doesn't necessarily have to go down here. This one can also just hook up here, but it doesn't even need to hook up in either case. So let's do that one and complete a mission, bringing us to 880 tiles. This one with its housing could go over there. Is that what we want? I think it could be what we want. Could also do that for a perfect tile as well. Not sure we have anything up here that necessarily needs a house. Well, kind of, maybe, but not really. No, not really. I could be okay with this. Yes. We might be able to get the water out of there, but if not, it's not the end of the world. And we have a nice simple tile right here. And speaking of simple tiles, field and forest opposite. We have tons of need for that if the forest had been a house. Let's see if we have a need of it if it's the other way around. It's very close right there, and actually very close right there. Funnily enough, these are not the same tiles that we need here, but this one kind of fits close to both of them. Let's see what we have. Actually, now before we scoot up, let's just finish looking here to see what we have. But we could have something to the north. See what we have here. And unfortunately, we don't actually. Not opposite. I mean, we could do something like that. It is a perfect tile. Which could be enough. It might be the only thing we have. We have there as well. We have over here as well. And we have there. Let's grab that. Let's close that off. We want to try and keep this simple as well for the city that we want to start building there. Somewhere down the line. 2 houses, 4-sided match right there. That is no perfect tiles, so we don't really have any interest in that at all. We have another house, 2 houses coming up. These, unfortunately, all need something else here in the middle in these pockets. Sure, why not? We do get a mission here. You'll fit there quite nicely. Okay, so some water could be there for a perfect tile. Let's do that. Ooh, that is another small mission, but it is a watermill. That's very nice. And you fit up here. Wow, okay. Well, do you though? Oh, that's such a shame. There's nowhere we can really put you. I mean, then we could put you something like that. That might not be too bad. You're not quite hooked up yet, but it's not the most difficult spot to hook up. We do have 2 grasslands, so that should be kind of easy, to be honest. Could turn it like that so we can easily see the watermill. We could actually also hook it up over here. We could. Next to the house there as well. I think I don't mind that, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. That hooks this this small small pond up as well. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. Just some simple houses. That should definitely be doable. Are we still kind of trying to not hook up too much here? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Let's see what we have over here. That should be easy enough over here as well. Yeah, let's do that. That's a triple tile, but not one that we need. But it is double field, or yeah, double field and forest, which we could plonk down there. Oh, right there. I don't mind that. Let's do that. And we get a bit more railway. Now, however, we want to start... Actually, what we could do, we could hook this up straight away. That completes this mission. That completes 2 missions, actually. We already know we are not going to hook this one up yet, because there's way too many tiles already on this one. Now we could be tactical and we could wait with hooking this up until we have a few more missions attached to it, because right now the game is giving us missions, the big missions based on this line that we have that is not connected to neither this one nor this one. But it could take a long time before we get another mission, so it might not necessarily be like a super sound idea. Or it might not pay off at all. But we could also continue with this. We do already have kind of a busy housing area going on here, so honestly I don't think I mind that. Let's do that. Let's wait a bit with hooking it up. Let's see if we get some missions. We might not, but we might. This is not a perfect tile because we can't fit you in anywhere. We have another big forest tile coming up. I don't think we necessarily have anywhere else. I mean, there's a perfect tile to be gained right here. We do have this forest out here, but we cannot start to build on that yet. Not without giving up some perfect tiles and doing bad placements, and we don't want to do that. So maybe we place this one there for the perfect tile. I mean, we kind of need to accept not always placing forest in our big forest. Honestly, that's probably not too bad. Something like this looks kind of okay. Yes, why not? And we get our second forest tile, which does not fit there at all. Not sure we have anywhere else that has a lot of forest. And if it has to be a two-sided match, it might as well be in our big forest. Let's say, why did I place that there? But that's because that's a hidden tile that was revealed. Oh, we actually do have right there. Yes, let's grab that. Completely blank tile. Not sure we have a like particular good spot for that, so let's do that. River, we want to work on these. We are 10 away right here. Let's move you that direction so we can hook that up with this. Let's see here. We are surprisingly enough down to where we started today, tiles-wise, in our pile at least. Considering we're getting some very decent tiles. That's surprising, but we are getting a lot of river and railway. And those do tend to cost some perfect tiles. And we can put you there, why not? I don't see why not. You, however, should definitely be able to fit over here just fine. Field opposite fields. Not sure we have like a specific spot for you, but I think I saw something up here. Yes, something like that is fine. Okay, blank tile with some water. Right there doesn't seem too bad. No perfect tile, but we are starting to fatten this area up quite nicely. So even if we find this one, we'll get a few perfect tiles already. So that's really good. Okay, we get more forest, or more fields surrounded by forest, I should say. Where did we place the last one? We placed that over here. Yes, we could continue the trend over here, actually. I don't really see why not. I'm tempted to take this one just because it's very bare. It's grasslands and fields. It closes off the fields right here and just introduces grasslands. Still, even if it's grasslands, it does put a higher strain or difficulty on finding these. So maybe we still wait. Maybe we still wait. But it's a pretty simple tile, so it's not going to be difficult to find a place for it. Actually, no, not over here. But we could place it something like this. Maybe we'll hook it up with these in the future. Why not? Now, I was thinking this one could go up here. A future hookup with the river there. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Oh, I thought the upcoming one... No, I think it needs to be inverted. Right there. Yeah, it needs to be primarily field, not primarily forest. So, that doesn't really change anything. Okay. Well, we got some... we got some railway here ending. And it's completely surrounded by everything, so that makes it very difficult. It makes it so we probably hook it up right there, because we don't really have many other choices. So let's do that. Okay. Once again, field and forest, but this time at least the field is not surrounded by forest. So do we want to place it over here? We might actually want to take it right there. Start up a row there, and with an more or less easy field to close out there. Okay, upcoming forest. Was it down here? Yeah, down here probably we'll place that one. That'll give us, unfortunately, just the one perfect tile for a 5-sided match. But that's how it goes sometimes. This one could be there, actually. Sure, why not? Okay. 2 sides of forest. Is there a forest somewhere that we might want to close off? That's what I'm thinking. What about here in this soon-to-be pocket? No, yeah, not really. We have forest on 3 sides here, right? Yes. So that is not where we want you to go. Sure, forest, forest, forest. Right there. We're still gonna place this one down here, I think, even though it is only the one perfect tile at the moment. That's really unfortunate. That could, if we had found that, it would be 3 perfect tiles, and already it's much more satisfactory to watch. But unfortunately, it wasn't. Do we have? No, the forest is closed off. We do have a field there, but not in a rush to close that off. Not necessarily sure we have anywhere else. No. Okay, then we look outside, I suppose. Let's start by looking like through this. We actually do have a decent spot right there. Still only a single perfect tile, but it develops the area. That's all we can ask for. You know what? Honestly, that's probably not too bad. That's a lot of houses to already existing houses, so why not? Why not? We have to find this one soon, for sure. That is another triple tile, but not something that we need. Is it something that would benefit over here? No, I don't think so. I was about to get what's it called, disappointed that we just placed this one, because this one might have been better, but I just realized that was because there was a field there, and there's also a field on this one. So even if it had added up, the field would just have been elsewhere. So it but yes. Yes. Close it off. Too big for there. Oh my god, we don't really have a secondary field that we like. Our only secondary field is over here. We didn't start anything elsewhere, did we? We have down here as well, but I'm not like super sold on that yet. We have this one here, but I'm not confident that we'll be able to do this mission that we placed down before we hook it up. We might. It's a lot of tiles we have to add, but I don't want to count on it. On the other hand, it's also a lot of houses to add. We might not have much of a choice. We might not have much of a choice. How would we add it over here? I mean, it's kind of looking like a one-sided weird match. I mean, having the houses to the north here is not too bad, because we want houses up here, but this is kind of a horrendous place to add it up. I mean, the upcoming tile actually could go there as well then. It would still be absolutely 0 perfect tiles, but the forest would be closed off, the missions would be connected. And yeah, it would not create a triple tile. So I was just about to say a house would be down here, but we'll be placing the tile here, so... you know what? I'm not a fan, but it's probably the best of the bad options we have. Do we have anywhere we can place this and get a perfect tile? Yeah, right there, but again, I don't really want to. I think the ship has sailed on earning tiles this episode, unless we hook up the railway. We are not going to see that. So why don't we just continue with 2-sided matches? Let's not forget this placement, because that was the whole point of this over here. Yeah. And it opens up the field, which we also kind of do need because, due to this one. So it's not too bad. It's gonna be kind of finicky to do stuff over there, but that is a future problem. Let's see. You are luckily not what we need in here, even with the what's it called, with the river. And we don't have any river over here that we absolutely need to do anything about, except for this one, and that requires forest. So could you hook this up? You could hook that up. Sure, why not? Why not? That is an interesting tile. House, field, forest like that. It is not a triple tile that we need, unfortunately. It's almost good for in here, but I don't think I want to... Well, I know for a fact I don't want to add the forest in there. That is... Oh, that is honestly a pretty decent placement, but I really do not want to add the forest there. I want to keep this as clean as absolutely possible. I'm thinking had the forest been to the south, for instance, it might have been okay. Actually, there's no... I thought there was field here. There's no field here. It's just grasslands. It's gonna make it difficult to keep it pretty clean in here if we place it here. On the other hand, we do have it pretty clean here to the south, where we could get it out. I mean, we have a tile here with forest. We have a tile here with housing. Anyway, honestly, this is also not a bad idea. This right here could be like a tactical good placement for the future, because we need to get the field out here to the south, and of course swing over here. But south of this line, it's pretty free right here. There's a big area here that's completely open. There's nothing else on the sides here other than fields, which is exactly what we want. So getting the field through here, through this line, is kind of important, to be honest. And it's house to house up here, so this could just be... This could literally be a house with just a line of houses through it, and then grasslands on the sides, if we wanted to. Let's do that. I like that. Planning a little bit for the future here. This is hopefully a tile we can place in here. Yes, there's a place there. There is a place here. So this gives us 3 perfect tiles. This gives us 2 perfect tiles. Let's grab this one. Beautiful. Okay, big mission. There's nothing there to the south. Let us do that. Let's try and keep this for the next tile we get that has a ton of... Or like pure forest. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I don't think this is a tile for up here. No, not even close. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not for there either. That's okay. And it's not for up here. No, because of the forest, so no real reason to check even. Actually, we have double field and house, but the house is on the wrong side. Unfortunate. On the other hand, it is double field and forest. That is something we need here and there. You also have a match right there. Yeah, so something like this could also be quite decent. Why not? And this is exactly the kind of tile I was talking about, like over here, and it honestly could be the tile we place right there. Forest to forest in there. I mean, it's perfect. It's contained. Everything is good with this tile right there. I do want to look around with it because we have quite a few places that might need something like this. We have quite a few pockets with houses and forests. It might not be anything, but it also might be everything somewhere. Let's look over here as well. We also have the upcoming one, double forest, double house, which is not good for there. This is the exact same tile as you need up there, isn't it? 3 houses, one side, forest opposite. Yeah. Oof. Wow, that's gonna be a big decision when we get that tile. Do we want to have a bigger chance of closing off the forest? Or do we want to have a bigger chance of closing off the village up here? At the moment it's probably the village that takes precedence, just because we have this rather large mission of leading the forest over here, and that really could take a while. We could also place it in here, apparently. We could place it in here as well. For another 2 perfect tiles. Just want to check the pockets before we commit. It doesn't look like we have a pocket that needs this this specific combination here or layout. Yeah, I know that we have this one up here, but this is by far not important to find, and it's not super difficult to find. So I think in this case we're gonna prioritize some perfect tiles here, and we like closing off pockets. We did look around right now as well for this one, and unfortunately we don't have a pocket where this one fits. So we'll have to look around and see if we can find something that matches it nicely. But a lot of forest and a lot of houses. We have a lot of forest up here as well, actually. In this pocket is also a lot of forest and house. Unfortunately, no. It doesn't quite add up with anything here. And it's not going to add up with anything here. If the house here had been to the north, this would have been really, really great. But it isn't. It's not good for in here. The house is also on the wrong side. Not gonna match up here, unfortunately. I did have that one in mind, but I also know that it's opposite, which this one isn't. Okay, let's hope that maybe we have something right here. Not quite. What about here? Yes. Also of this little small cluster. Very nice. This is probably going to be very nice right here to open this up a little bit. Very good. And this could go down there. Still could connect this with this, but that requires... Then we create a forest need over there, so I don't want that. Honestly, something like this is probably not too bad. Let's open that up a little bit. Lots of forests. A single house. That is not looking super interesting for anything down here. What about up here? I think it's too much forest for anything good up here as well. But we actually do have a four-sided match right there for it. With a perfect tile. So why don't we do that? And we have a single closer for the field down somewhere right there. Which I think we're going to take with that. But first we have this one. How are you looking for up here? Probably not like super great. Also do have a small mission up here. I don't think I like introducing the house there next to the forest. It is an extremely busy area up here, so maybe would like to keep it a little bit cleaner than what this tile can currently offer us. Sure. Why not? Lots of railway coming up, and we wanted this down here, yes. We could open up a second line here as well if we wanted to. Is there any benefit of not doing that? We could also do something like this. Sure, I don't think it matters too much at the moment. Let's lead you down that direction. And let's see, that is an interesting tile, but not one I think we have a need for particularly anywhere. In any pockets at least. Such a shame. If there had been forest in the middle there, this would have been a no-brainer right there. No-brainer. But unfortunately there isn't. Actually, forest and housing. We also want to check up here with those. That is a no for that one. Well, we do have options, I think. We do have plenty of spots that needs just a house and forest. But the problem is for this one that the house is surrounded by forest, so it has to be on the side and not in the middle like this one. We would like a perfect tile as well, of course. Yeah, not like this, unfortunately. Not even close. Yeah, I'll admit I thought we had more options for this one than the game is currently showing us. Or at least that I'm currently finding, I should say. Okay. No, not even here. What about... No, actually. Wow. Here maybe? Yes. I suppose. Why not? I don't think it's going to be super easy to find this one, but we are kind of having a weird area there, so let's stick with that plan. Okay, single forest. Not something I think we have a particular good need for. I knew we had one to the south. I know we have a double one. I need for like an opposite one there. Let's see this pocket. We have a double one here as well. Not opposite, but two sides. We need a house for this one. Could do that. That keeps it kind of simple in there. It's not necessarily a bad idea. Just always feel like the simple tiles should be easy to find a good use for, but that's not always the case. In fact, I think it's proving more and more the opposite, that there isn't a good use for them more than there is. Still haven't filled out this one. Let's grab that because reasons. Now this one I could see us taking right there to try and keep it a little bit more simple. I know I just said otherwise, but that is too much field for you. But it's not too much field for you. Now the question is what I want to find first. This one or this one? I don't think it particularly matters, but I think I would like to keep the side to the northeast there not fields. No, I'm being very picky at the moment, but yeah, let's grab that. The water station could be down there. That cancels this quest. We could place it there as well, because that would kind of that would either close this off or fuse them together so we can hook it up with this in the future. So let's do that. We have railway with forest coming up. That's something we need to check in a couple of places. I don't think this one is gonna match up with anything, but we're gonna check anyway. Fits quite nicely right there, but I want to check in here first because it's actually almost right there. That would have been great find so quickly. That would have been an amazing find so quickly. Could also place it there. That would give us a field forest opposite need next time we find that. Or we could place it there. We could place it there. The options are apparently many with this one. There's nothing yet where particularly that is the spot. Actually, we should check up here for sure. That's a no. That's a no. Okay, let's grab this one then. That seemed okay with me. So there is forest. It's not gonna line up with that one. No. And it is not going to line up with this one either. No. Unfortunately, but we do need to check, because those are super important to find, I feel. This one. Let's see, some forest. Could you match there? Not really. But we could lead you out there. Yeah, let's do that. Forest in the middle there. Forest is not too bad. Okay, let's see. Some fields should be easy at least. Let's see what we have up here. We could place you there. Can we? Yes, we can. We can place it there and then create a field here on all three sides. That's good. And just to confirm, yeah, that would cancel the mission, as we thought. Yeah, this one does have have forest in the correct spot. You're not gonna match there, of course, at all. You could match over there, but as you can tell, it leads the railway down southeast there next to double forest. So that is also an undesirable location. Just like this is an absolutely horrible placement. Honestly, maybe something like this is the best we can do with that. Now, double house forest might not be something we have this particular need for. Oh, it's so close right there. So close right there. We have double forest and house right there. Oh my god, where did we place that other tile? We placed it right here, didn't we? I think it would have matched, dude. Oof, that hurts. I think it would have matched. Forest, field house. Forest, field house. I think it would have matched. Oh, not field, grasslands. I think it would have matched. That hurts. That hurts. Fortunately, it's too far back, so we can't really do anything about it now. Double housing there. Grasslands, 2 perfect tiles. We do introduce a bit of forest, but I think that's okay. It's so rare that we place anything there at the moment, so I don't mind trying to look for that in the future. Could do something like this. Create a bit of a lake there. Small lake. Very small lake. Probably gets turned into a river as we place the rest. Kind of, anyway. Yeah, let's do that. And forest, let's turn you down here. We have 2 places now that has full-on forest. You can go there. Son of a gun. I have a feeling this could be a very annoying tile to find a placement for. Probably primarily forest we are looking for. You know what? You know what? I would like to open this up though because of the mission. Otherwise I was about to say let's grab that. But I think because of the mission we would like to open it up instead of closing it. This looks just fine as well. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Field and housing 100% split evenly. Unfortunate. Didn't we get a 3-house tile? I think we did. Should have placed that there. Well, should have done a lot of things, it seems. What about down here? Three-sided match there. Actually, we made it to the to the goal. I just noticed. So, I think we will put a cut in here, or end the episode, I should say, and then I'll find a good placement for this one for next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and until next time, take care.